During the muscle strengthening portion of the fitness class, it's important that you also measure your intensity. You want to select an amount of weight so that you can perform 8 repetitions in perfect form. Once you can perform 12 to 15 repetitions in perfect form, the weight is probably too light, and if you want to become stronger, you'll need to increase the amount of weight that you're using to find more improvement. So now we're going to be doing some chest presses. This exercise works the muscles of the chest, the front of the shoulders, and the back of your arms. So you want to stand tall with your feet about shoulder width apart. Keep your knees soft, your stomach is nice and tight, and you're looking straight ahead. The back of your hands are to the ceiling. Look straight ahead. Straighten your arms out to the front. Breathe out as you push forward, and breathe in as you come back. You want to go the same speed forward, breathing out, and the same speed back, breathing in, controlling the motion. Breathing out, and breathe in. Press forward, and slowly back. Breathing out, and in. Breathing out, and in. Press forward, slowly back, and press forward and back. Stop if you've had enough. Press forward, breathing out. Breathe in. Press forward, slowly back. That's 10. 2 more if you can. Press forward, slowly back, and 1 more. Press forward, and slowly back, and done. Good job. So you want to feel that in your chest, the front of your shoulders, and the back of your arms. Okay, so we're going to do squats next. I want you to stand with the ball in the small of your back. Keep your chest tall. You want to walk forward a little bit so that you're leaning on the ball. Your toes and knees have to be going in the same direction. You're going to sit back slowly, bring it down, touch your bottom to the wall, and then come back up slowly. Don't go any lower than bottom to knees, and you don't have to go all the way down. Okay, keep your chest nice and tall. Let's go. Slowly down, 2, 3, 4, and slowly up, 2, 3, and 4. Breathe in as you come down, and breathe out as you come up. Breathe in as you come down, and out as you come up. Slowly down, and slowly up. Breathe in and out, keeping your chest tall. Breathe in and out. Slowly down and up. This one is 8. Stop if you've had enough. So you want to be feeling this in the front of your thighs, and you might feel it in the back of your legs and in your buttocks. Sit back, slowly up. Stop if you've had enough. 2 more if you can. Slowly up, and last one, and slowly up. Good job. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do a seated row next. You need your ball in the seat of the chair. I want you to come around to the front of the chair and have a seat in the chair in front of your ball. Now, if you have a back problem or think you need back support, you can actually move your ball up to the middle of your back to help support your back. But otherwise, leave it in the seat of the chair, and then your stomach and back muscles have to work a little harder. Take your TheraBand, and I'd like you to step on your TheraBand. Be sure it's underneath your toes, so the front of your feet. Your feet are flat on the floor, and you want to sit nice and tall. So in the start position, the tubing is not loose, it's just slightly taut. Sit tall, pull your shoulder blades together slightly in the back and keep them pressed down. Hold your stomach tight. We're going to row, leading with your elbows. Let's go. Pull slowly back, and then slowly release it forward. As you pull back, you want to breathe out and breathe in. You're pinching your shoulder blades together. Pull back and slowly release. Pull back and slowly release. Breathing out as you come back and in as you release. Breathing out as you pull back and in as you release. You want to be feeling this across your upper back. Pull back and release. This one is 8, so if you've had enough, you should stop. Nice tall posture, breathing out and in. Pull back, slowly release. 2 more if you can. Pull back, slowly release. And last one, pull back and release and done. Good job. So for heel raises, stand behind the back of your chair. What you're going to do is roll up onto your toes and bring your heels back down. Now, if you want to make this harder and stay on 2 feet, put some extra weight in one hand. If you want to make it harder without putting a weight in your hand, put the toe of one foot on the heel of the other. And if you want it harder than that, be on 1 foot and have weight in your hand. Whichever level you choose, you need to lift your heels at least 1.5 inches off the floor, and don't push into the chair. Just use the chair for balance. All set? Standing nice and tall. Roll up onto your toes and slowly down. Roll all the way up and down. Breathe out as you come up and breathe in as you come down. Breathe out as you come up and in as you come down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So you want to be feeling this in your calf muscles and lower. Lift up and lower. Breathing out and in. Lift up and down. Lift and lower. This one is 12. If you're on 1 foot, switch to the other side. Lift and lower. Now, if you're on 2 feet and you've had enough, you should stop. Breathing out and in. Rolling up, slowly down. So on 2 feet, I'd like you to stop now and consider using heavier weights in your next workout if you did all of those repetitions. Roll up onto your toes, bring your heels down. Breathing out and in. We've got 4 more if you're on 1 foot. Up and down, lift and lower. 2 more, up and down, and last one, roll up and down. Good job. Shake that out. Did you feel that in your calf muscles? Okay, good job. Set your weight down. Okay, so now we're going to work our shoulders. I'm going to ask you to pick up your hand weights and then step back from your chair a little bit. You want to stand with your feet about shoulder width apart with your arms down beside you. So pull the abdominals in, so belly button to your spine. Keep your arms or your shoulders down away from your ears. We're going to raise our arms out to shoulder height and then slowly bring them back down. All set? Lift slowly up for 2 and down for 2. Breathe out as you lift and breathe in as you come down. Lift up and slowly down. Lift up and slowly down. Breathing out as you lift and in as you come down. Same speed up and same speed down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So stopping if you've had enough. Lift and lower. Lift up, checking your form, nice tall posture. 2 more if you can. Lift and lower. And last one if you can. Lift and lower. Good job. So you want to feel that in your shoulders and maybe a little bit in your forearms. Set your weights down. And we're going to get ready for our heel raises. Okay, so we're going to be working the muscles of the back next. I'd like you to lie on your stomach and rest your forehead on your left forearm. If you need to have a towel or a pillow or rolled up, you can use that as well. The hardest position, you start with your arm over your head. If you need to make it easier, bring your arm out to shoulder height. And if you need it a little easier than that, bring your arm down beside you. You keep your head down. You lift your right arm and your left leg to the ceiling, keeping both straight and bringing it down. So at each level, it's a straight move toward the ceiling and then back down to the mat. We'll do them all on one side and then we'll switch and do the other side. Okay? So now we're going to do that exercise. Get ready. Place your forehead on your left forearm, raise your right arm and your left leg toward the ceiling. Lift up for 2 and slowly bring it down for 2. Breathing out as you lift and breathing in as you come down. Straight up and straight down. Straight up and slowly down. Breathe out as you lift and breathe in as you come down. Breathe out as you lift and in as you come down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's 8. Stop if you've had enough. Lift, slowly lower. Lift, slowly lower. Breathe out as you lift and in as you come down. This one here is 12. Lift and lower. Switch to the other side. So now we're going to raise our left arm and our right leg to the ceiling, keeping your head down. Lift up for 2 and straight down for 2. Breathe out as you lift up and breathe in as you come down. Straight up, straight down. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. up and down. Breathing out and in. This is 8. Stop if you've had enough. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. Lift and lower. And last one. Lift and lower. Good. Okay, so now we're going to work the abdominal muscles. What I'd like you to do is lie yourself down on the mat on your back. If you're not getting on the mat, have a seat on the front of the chair. Okay? Get yourself comfortable on the mat, so if you need a towel or a pillow, you should have those available. Everybody has their knees bent with their feet on the floor. So if you're sitting in the chair, you want to sit on the edge of the chair with your ball on your right thigh. Place your left hand on the ball, lift your right foot slightly off the floor and push down on the ball and then release. And then you'll switch to the other side. So you're going side to side. On the floor, if you have osteoporosis, you're going to bring your thigh towards your chest, press on the thigh with your opposite hand, bring it down, and then you're going to switch to the other side. If you're doing a regular sit-up, place your left hand behind your neck to cradle your head or your neck. You're going to reach with your right hand past your opposite knee. You're lifting your head, your right shoulder, and your back off the floor. If you want to make it harder, instead of reaching with your hand, put your hand on your chest and bring your shoulder to your opposite knee, or you can have both hands cradling your head and lifting and turning. Everybody needs to have their stomach tight, so pull your belly button to your spine. You want to breathe out as you lift and breathe in as you go down. All set? Let's go. Lift up, 2, slowly down, 2. Lift up, 2, slowly down, 2. Breathe out as you press and breathe in as you come down. Breathe out as you press and in as you come down. Breathe out as you reach across and in as you come down. Breathe out as you reach across and in as you come down. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Abdominals tight. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Stop if you've had enough. Reach across and lower. Reach across and lower. 2 more if you can. Breathing out as you lift and press and breathing in as you come down. And 1 more. Reach and lower. Switch to the other side or keep going side to side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Abdominals nice and tight. Really press and release and press and release. Sitting tall in the chair, press and release, press and release, press and release. Press in the chair. If you've had enough, you should stop and release. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more if you can. Reach and lower and reach and lower and done. Good job. So you want to feel that in the stomach muscle, sort of at the side and a little bit down the front of the stomach.